What is new, everybody? CardboardCellar Day, and hope everyone had an amazing week. Today's video is actually going to be a pretty short video today, as I got one 40-card value pack of 2014 Prestige football. But before we get into the pack opening, I figured we'd talk a little bit about the preseason game on last night. We had the Eagles versus the Browns in a very, very low-scoring game. Browns came out with a W 5-0 over the Eagles. The Browns defense looked very well last night. Some of the rookies for the Browns performed pretty well as well. I know Mayfield had himself a pretty decent game up until he threw an interception later in the game, but which wasn't entirely his fault. He was under a lot of pressure there. I know Nick Chubb out of Georgia, running back out of Georgia, he had himself a couple of nice runs, and even some of the veterans played well. I know Tyrod Taylor had himself a pretty nice game. Nick Foles on the other side for the Eagles had a pretty nice game. He did have 2 interceptions, which were pretty rare mistakes to be seen. There's some easy coverages that he should have been reading, especially as a veteran, but he ended up throwing 2 interceptions. But just goes to show you, even as a veteran, sometimes the coverages fool you and you think you can fit a pass in there and you can't. But super awesome game last night, like I said. Even though it was low scoring, but a lot to take away from that game, a lot of pretty good players and pretty good performances. But let's go ahead and get into this 2014 Prestige football 40-card value pack, extreme value, $3.48. Obviously not expecting a whole lot, and it actually does look like some of these cards may have corner damage, as some of the corners of this packaging are pretty dinged up, so some of these cards could be completely ruined. But let's go ahead and get right into it. Like I said, not expecting too much, but who knows? We'll see what's all in here. I don't think I ever opened up Prestige 2014. I don't think I was collecting at that time. No, I definitely wasn't collecting at that time. I know I have some, but I don't think I was opening up packs in 2014. But go ahead and start off with a Darrelle Revis on the Patriots there. Got a Sheldon Richardson, Alex Smith, Marlon Brown, no Sean Moreno, Danny Trevathan, Andrew Luck. Nice to see him back in action for the Colts. Cameron Wake. Another person that was pretty cool to see actually in the lineup last night of that preseason game was Nick Foles, because he could have had a very serious injury in that, I believe, that last preseason game. But it's nice to see him out in the lineup again. Got Eric Berry, Monte Ball. So a very good back at, I believe, Wisconsin in college. T.Y. Hilton, Kiko Alonso, Dexter McCluster, Geno Smith. So it just looks like a whole bunch of bays, no inserts or anything. Maybe they're later in the pack. Maybe we'll pull some rookies. I don't know. J.J. Watt, Joe Flacco, who has to definitely perform for that Ravens squad. Lamar Jackson's looking very well. Same as RG3. Chad Henne. There's the first rookie. An extra points rookie of Justin Gilbert. Nice shine to that. I don't believe those aren't numbered. Yeah, just a parallel. Extra points rookie of Justin Gilbert. Rookie there of Logan Thomas. Oh, there's a pretty nice rookie there. OBJ. Odell Beckham Jr. So apparently the rookies are in the middle of the pack. Got a rookie of Chris Borland as well. Another nice rookie here. Davian Clowney. Just a whole bunch of rookies right in the middle of the pack. We're on to some more base. Ruben Randall. Randall Cobb. Tony Romo. Richard Sherman. Got a Pierre Thomas. Brent Selleck. Colin Kaepernick, who turned down a deal, I believe. Greg Olsen. Ryan Matthews. Ted Ginn Jr., very speedy player. Speedy wideout there. Mark Ingram. Rashad Jennings. Frank Gore. Steven Jackson. Big bulky back. It was definitely fun to watch him play. RG3, they've talked about him there a little bit. Definitely looking well for the Ravens. Could be pretty interesting with that quarterback spot if Joe Flacco doesn't perform this year. Tim Jennings. David Wilson, and the last card in this Town 14 Prestige 40 card value pack, Earl Thomas. Which is actually big news out of that Seattle defense that Cam Chancellor called it quits. I believe a neck injury. And he decided to call it quits to try to prevent any more injury to that. Which, like I said, that Seattle defense is a complete different team with Richard Sherman moving on. Now Cam Chancellor. They got Wagner and Earl Thomas, but definitely not the Legion of Boom anymore. But that is the last card in this Town 14 Prestige Football 40 card value pack. Like I said, I'm really enjoying preseason. It's probably one of my favorite times to watch sports, just because you're seeing so many people compete for spots on a team. One of my favorite times, just to see all the high intensity play and stuff like that. Seeing people trying to make teams is definitely a fun time for me, just to analyze some of the players and stuff like that. And some of those rookies are performing pretty well this year. But other than that, guys, I believe on Friday's video, or not on Friday, on Monday's video. Today is Friday. On Monday's video, I believe I'll do a baseball blaster box. Get a different sport in here and open a blaster box, so it's not such a short video. But other than that, guys, this has been CardboardCellar. I hope you guys enjoyed.